Hey everyone, it's your girl C, certified professional life coach. I help women capitalize on their happiness while single and realize that having a partner is just a bonus. I help women rebuild themselves after leaving a toxic relationship. And so, I know it's been a while, but I wanted to talk to you guys about the power of your thoughts. I have really been taking some time and sitting with understanding manifestation energy. I've been listening to a few audiobooks, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Ask and It Shall Be Given from Abraham Hicks, and just doing a lot of research on manifestation and seeing how I can bring some information to you guys that will be beneficial and create solutions. Because if you don't know, I am a solution-based thinker. And so the theme behind everything that I've been reading, everything that I've been researching, all falls down to your thoughts. Your thoughts is what create your reality. I don't know if any of you have heard the saying that said your thoughts become things, but that's absolutely what happens. What we focus on the most is what we manifest into our lives. So if you are someone who focuses on fear and worry, you're going to manifest more things to fear and to worry about in your life. And so as I was really sitting with this thought and trying to figure out how can I best bring this to you guys, I thought about the different energy blocks. And if you guys don't already know, for those individuals that work with me, you know I bring up GALES all the time. GALES is an acronym where the G stands for Gremlins, the A stands for assumptions, the I stand for interpretation, and the L stands for your limiting beliefs. And those are what we call energy blocks. Now, where is this energy being blocked at? In your body. It's stopping the universal energy to flow through you, and so that you can manifest your dreams and your thoughts. Because when you think about it, when we go down to a scientific level, atoms is what solidify and manifest into physical things in our lives. And so our thoughts, when we get these downloads, they flow through us. And if we continue to allow it to flow, then they're going to solidify and turn into physical things, right? And so that is what's happening with our lives on all levels. So as I was sitting with this idea, I realized that we have a resting place where we normally sit with our thoughts. And though that resting place is where these GALES show up, these gremlins, these assumptions, these interpretations, and these limiting beliefs, right? So what does that look like? Your gremlin, that's the one that's the most difficult. This is that internal voice that say, you are not good enough. You can't have what you want. Who the hell do you think you are to be sitting at this meeting with all these other prestigious people? But what have you done to earn this right? That imposter syndrome, right? The gremlins are some of the most nastiest energy blocks that we have within us. And as I sat with them, I realized that our gremlins are the internal voices of our caregivers most of the time. Our gremlins is that voice of fear that if you had fear-based parents, that voice of fear that they planted in you, that voice that you're not good enough. If you had hypercritical parents, that voice that tells you that you're doing something wrong, that you're going to mess up again, that you don't deserve anything good in life. A lot of these fears and that turn into our energy blocks weren't even ours. They were seeds that were planted in us from other people. And so we have to really become aware of our thoughts and remove a lot of these distractions. Social media is a distraction, as we all know. Friends, music, movies, these things that distract us from ourselves. What happens when we're distracted from ourselves is that we fail to sit with ourselves and see what our predominant thoughts are. If we go about life in oblivion, they just become our reality constantly without us knowing. And all we're seeing is stuff show up in our reality, and then we're blaming, and we're the victim, and then we're sad, and then we're angry. And we're going through these same emotions over and over again, wondering why we constantly are attracting disappointment in our lives. But it's not that we are attracting disappointment, it's that we are always thinking about disappointing thoughts. which makes us a match to a disappointing experiences. And so in life, we really have to check our mental diet. We really have to work on maintaining a mental diet that is in support of what we want to manifest. And so it's time for you to rewrite your story. It's been time for you to rewrite your story. Rewrite everything that you want to happen for you. And after you do that, that is going to be the foundation that is going to help you see when these gremlins, assumptions is when we assume something to be true because it happened in the past. So you're bringing that past into the future. I'm not going to have a man that is going to be faithful to me because in the past, all my boyfriends cheated on me. That's an assumption that's going to make you attract another cheating boyfriend. And interpretation, you know what? He's over there on his phone late at night. And these are just examples, interchangeably, change it to whoever you date. He's over there on his phone late at night. He must be texting some other chick. But you don't know that. These aren't facts, right? So interpretations is when you're interpreting a situation and you're interpreting it in a way that don't serve you and don't serve your best interest and your higher good. And limiting beliefs are, who am I to believe that I can attract a partner that loves me and care about me and adores me? These are the limiting beliefs that hold us back into our spaces. And so I challenge you to rewrite your story. Rewrite your story as if you had all of the possibilities, infinite abundance, and you actually believe that you can have these things for yourself. And then use that as the foundation so that any thought that go against that, you stop it in its track and you go back to the story that you wrote yourself. Make this a practice. I hope this message hit somebody today. I hope that if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, please leave them on the bottom or send me a DM, slide in my DMs. But as always, peace.